It's the holidays. I made my apple cranberry crumble. I hope you try out the recipe. So delicious. Hi, I'm Christina Monty Fisher. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make my healthy and delicious apple cranberry crumble, just in time for the holidays.
So the first step would be to make the crumble for this amazing apple cranberry crumble recipe. So let's get started.
1/4 cup of flour. This is for the crumble topping. 1/4 cup of white organic sugar. Teaspoon cinnamon. I would just give it a quick toss. And then you want to just take a cheese grater, and it can really quickly be a way to get your butter broken up so it can be nice and crumbly. That way we're not sitting here trying to crumble it forever. Okay, there we go. And then your butter's in there, and just mix it together with your hands. Super fast, super easy. Some people like to add oats and nuts to the crumble topping. I've done that a few times. I like it better when it's just this. I use this same exact crumble topping recipe when I do muffins. I love it. Then throw it back in the fridge while you're preparing your apples. So it's nice and crumbly. Look at that. Now we have a beautiful crumble topping for our apple cranberry crumble. I've already made the crumble, and now I'm preparing the filling. First of all, I never want to forget this, so I do it in the beginning. I'm just going to coat my dish with cooking spray. Then preheat the oven to 400 degrees. This is what we learned in culinary school, really simple. You just want to cut the top and the bottom and give it a base. Instead of dealing with a peeler, I'm just going to take my knife, I'm going to hold it here and here. Then you just want to go down the sides. So there's the apple. Now we need to get the core out. So you want to take an apple core and you want to just kind of work your way down. Nice and easy. And now everything is out. Then I'm going to thinly slice this apple. I like to use this. This is the name of it. Get ready. Hold on to your seats. It's called an apple peeler core slicer. Okay. So what you do, you take your apple. You got to read the directions. Every single one of these is a little bit different, but I'm going to release the mechanism here, pull it back. This is very sharp, by the way. You take the end of the apple, slide it on. So there it is. Okay, then you want to crank it. And then this is the slicer right here. So what I've learned from using this is the slower you go, the better it works. So do not just tear through this thing as fast as, Roadrunner. I don't even know. Are you old enough to know what that is? Anybody watching this? Okay. So just want to go nice and easy and slow. If you go fast, it doesn't get all of the peel. But now it's also coring my apple and slicing my apple. So now this will go so much faster. So now look at this. You just slide it off and it is cored and it's thinly sliced. Look at that. We've got all the apple slices, and then I'm putting them into this dish here, into this bowl, and I've got a little bit of fresh lemon juice in the bowl so that they don't brown. Okay, just toss them. For the apple cranberry crumble, I've got all my apples peeled. I'm putting a little bit more lemon juice on it just so that they don't brown. I mean, they've browned a little bit. Life isn't perfect, but that's okay. Give it a toss. I'm putting in a little bit of coconut palm sugar, so that's just going to kind of go everywhere. And 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. I like the nutmeg. You could do ginger if you want, cinnamon or nothing. Here's some cinnamon. I do nutmeg and cinnamon in mine. I think next time I'll add some ginger. We'll see how that goes. I'm just going to give it a nice toss. If you wanted to give this a little sprinkle of some flour, you can, to kind of give it a little bit of a thicker kind of a texture, but I'm good. I like to load it up with cranberries. and apples. So you'll notice my recipe calls for way more apples than other recipes. I just like to load it up because I'm going lower on the sugar, so I'm gonna go higher on the fruit. And then I'm gonna put my cranberries in. Just gonna give it a toss. That's about 1 cup of cranberry. So fun, so holiday-ish. Here is the rest of the cranberry. I say load it up, baby. And the thing is fruit is loaded with water, so this is gonna cook down a lot. So I am not afraid to have a lot of fruit in mine. Whoop, we lost a cranberry. I'm gonna use my hands. Can we not be perfect? I'm in my own kitchen, let's just use our hands. This might be too much. If I have too much, I'm just gonna do one other thing, which is fine. Okay, too much? Fine, bring on the ramekins. The next step is to take the crumble out of the fridge, and then we're just going to sprinkle it on top. Oh my gosh. This is going to be incredible. You just wait and see. I have done this with the crisp where you do the pecans and oats. I don't like it as much. This is the one that comes out so good in my opinion. Not that I don't love oats and pecans, it's just with this recipe, I find this is way better. Okay, so there's that. And then I have my overflow ones. Never a dull moment over here. Just gonna pour a little bit on. So I might have used too many apples, but I'm proud of that. My whole theory is you go higher on the fruit, lower in the sugar, and it's just gonna come out delicious. You can do this whole recipe in separate ramekins if you want. I like to do it in this big dish because first of all, I love this dish. Second of all, when I'm feeding a crowd, it's just easier to use one big dish. Okay. So here is my apple cranberry crumble. And then just like Lululemon, oops, we made too much. And so now we have the overflow. Slide it in. 400 for 25 minutes. The apple crumble is ready to come out. It looks good, it smells good. Bubbling is so nice. Okay, here it is, my apple cranberry crumble. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you enjoy it. Oh my gosh. So good. I can't believe it's healthy. There's no way, but I made it, so it must be. Hope you enjoy. So good.
Remember to like, save, share, and that you are deeply loved by God.